Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. Today, we are looking at a brown ink from Diamine Chocolate Brown. Thanks go out to the OC Pen Club for providing the sample for this review. Here is our ink of the day. It's a nice chocolatey brown ink. Very dark. Very nice. Here is our ink swatch, and water resistance test shows it does have a little bit of water resistance, but once it's wet, it gets so dark I had to sop up the wetness in order to be able to see if there was any water resistance. You would not be able to see that on the outside of an envelope. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. This is weird. There's like brown and orange and yellow. This is a very cool chromatography. And here is our ink painting of the day. Don't see any of that in there, but that's cool. Okay. Let's do some paper review, shall we? Scooch in. Alright. This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. There is no feathering. No bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. No feathering. No bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. Had a little trouble grabbing the page, but no real feathering. A little bit of ghosting. Moleskine 70 GSM, feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. Field Notes Journal. A little bit of spread, bled through the page. Fabriano Ecoqua 85 GSM, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Ayush 100 GSM paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. 52 GSM, Tomaway River. No feathering, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Air Light. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Maramon Namasone 80 GSM dot grid. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. No feathering, little bit of bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Up and Up Wide Rule composition book from Target.com. No feathering, bled through the page. True Red composition book, Staples.com. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Alpaca notebook. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. This is The Nanami 7C 68 GSM Tomoe River. No feathering, no bleeding, little bit of ghosting. Rhodia Dot Pad 80 GSM. No feathering, little bit of ghosting. No bleeding, no ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. Little bit of feathering. Little bit of ghosting. Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Feather like a chicken, no bleeding, no ghosting. U-style notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Sheffield home paper goods. Little bit of spread, bled through the page. CVS Caliber notebook paper. No feathering, little bit of ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. No feathering, little bit of ghosting. Mead wide ruled notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. 5-star notebook paper. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A lot of bit of spread, bled through the page. This is not a very cooperative ink. Speckled notebook paper. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Akabe cross-section pad. Little bit of spread, bled through the page. J&B copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. Little bit of spread, bled through the page. Last but not least, original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. No real feathering, but it did bleed through the page. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. See where this thing lies. I think it's a brown ink. So we're going to look at the brown department. See if we can find some inks that match this ink. Okay. This is Diamine Chocolate Brown next to Ginger Chicken, Muskrat, Coco de Brazil, Sepia Black, Whaleman Sepia, Roaring Clinger Sepia, Ferris Wheel Press, Beaver Dam Brown, Mason Song, Grand Canyon. These are very similar. Saddle Brown, Dusted Truffle, Nanita. This one's also very similar. Pick Me Up, another similar one. Infinite Cube, Sugar Brown, Queen of Hearts, Yule Log, Scotch Brown. This one's kind of similar. Another similar one. Nightshade, Walnut, Becky, Sumir, Winter Spice, Carcos Brown, Chocolate Brown. Wait a minute, this is Diamond Chocolate Brown. That one goes in the bin. SBRA Brown, Tiara Colorado, Diamond Ochre, Polar Brown, Gitzinya Barna, Lady Tay, Red Black, Hippo Purple, Vampire Red, Encre Havane, Umi Murasaki, William Shakespeare, beaver, chocolate pudding, pumpkin cake, Kiowa pecan, terracotta, ochre brune, brown, nude, golden brown, raw sienna, honey, brandy snap, sepia, autumn oak, cognac brown, golden brown, tobacco sunburst, burley wood, Rome burning, and urban sienna. Document urban sienna. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys looking for a dark brown ink? Just be careful on what paper you use it on, because it's not very cooperative. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, love you, bye. Have a great day.